Bonjour and welcome to another in a series of ongoing videos cooking with the Barely Able Chef. And today I'm going to be doing saucisson de menage, and it's spelled M-E-N-A-G, menage. It's the same menage that's in menage a trois, because menage means like household, so it was a three-way in the house. Anyway, this is from the CD collection of Julia Child, which is a three disc set, and on disc 2, episode number 4, which is on my TV, is to stuff a sausage. And what I'm going to do is kind of recreate a portion of the video and demonstrate how she does a big sausage. But before I got to this place, actually, I prepared the meat, and I used 4 pounds of pork shoulder. I used 2 pounds of pork tenderloin, and I kind of coarsely ground those in my Cuisinart. Then I added to that mixture 3 teaspoons of salt, 6 cloves of garlic that I put through a garlic press, a teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of ground bay leaf, a teaspoon of allspice, and 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme, a teaspoon of paprika, and a 1/4 teaspoon of potassium nitrate, which is also known as saltpeter. That's spelled P-E-T-R-E or P-E-T-E-R. And potassium nitrate is a chemical compound with the chemical formula KNO3. And it's, in addition to its uses as a food additive, it's used in fertilizers, rocket propellants, fireworks, and is a constituent of gunpowder. And then lastly, into the mixture, which has been made into the meat rolls, I added 3/4 of a teaspoon of sugar and 1/4 of a cup of cognac. And let me quickly, there's the cognac. And as I'll show, here's the demonstration, and this is important. Julia in the episode says, if you can't use the real stuff and only have raw gut, if you can't use the good stuff, leave it out. And this, I think, is some Remy Martin VSOP. Should be good. Okay, and so I mixed that all together. I made 6 pounds of it, because that's what she recommends doing, and I realized that was a lot. So this actually represents half of it, which is 3 pounds. And then I went ahead and rolled it up like this, and then she has you get some cheesecloth that you dip in lard, which I dipped in lard, and this is all greasy and whatever. And so now I'm going to take this and roll it on here like that. Get the cheesecloth. Alright. So, and see, that's on the cheesecloth. And I can see the pieces of fat and some of the fresh thyme. Ooh, it looks good. So then I'm going to take this cheesecloth, get it up from under there, and back it up a little bit. So I can start to roll it tightly, just like rolling it up in a little log. Okay, looking pretty good. Alright, and then you get 2 ends left, and you take some string, and cut off a piece, like about this big, and then you twist this thing around on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to take the string, tie this around it. Okay, start that baby up. Okay, then for the other side, you need to take a much bigger piece of string, at least this big. Okay, because then you want to pack this in It's interesting. This is better than the first one. It's a learning curve like everything else. You know, you get better as you understand it and do it. So I'm going to take this and my string around there. All right. And as an incidental, lard has more fat calories than butter. I don't know why that is, but it does. So there isn't that much lard in this. Anyway, and so I tie it, okay, on the end. And then what you do is you wrap it around these two, and I'm going to save that and do like they do. Get one that's finished. And so you wrap it around like that, and when you're done, you can hold it up like this. There it is, finished. So then she then says that they have to let it, I think she said you could do it in the refrigerator, but ideally air drying it for 3 days. So I'm going to hang these both up and let them air dry. And then what she says is then when you, after it's done, you poach it, and I have here a nice big poacher. Okay, and so she recommends that you poach it in water, salted water, or like bouillon and red wine. And I'm going to go with the bouillon red wine route when I eventually cook this. She also suggests that you serve it with sauerkraut and beans. The sauerkraut, I think she said, making it more Alsatian or Sacian, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, that's it. Put this down, and I can conclude by saying, again, good day, bonjour, and I would say bon appetit because we're not eating. Thank you.